morning. Right, you joined me. Bear with me while I'm just checking something. I hate those. Two seconds. Right, back to square one again. First of all, welcome to the stream, and sorry I've been a bit quiet for the first few minutes or minute or so. Right, this is my camp, as you know. Go up here, I'll show you what I've done. I've actually put a new roof on. Unfortunately, I can't build stairs for some reason, so this is only good if you've got a marsupial, which I have, luckily. So it's a strange way to go into my bedroom, but I have to jump into my room. So there you go. Anyway, there's nothing there yet. I'm planning on doing something like that. This all comes down to the fact that I've been doing a lot of thinking about various bits and pieces. I wanted to do something different with Fallout 76. I mean, I'm still going to keep on playing the game. I've still got a fair few missions and bits and pieces. I've never launched. Morning, Diana. I've never launched a nuke or anything like that, so I've got all that to do. But I wanted to give myself 3 or 4 different things to rotate through. Now, I've also got Fallout New Vegas, which I'm intending to play on a rotating basis. You know that I'm still playing Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't given up on that yet, and nor will I. I've got this Fallout 76, but I wanted to do something different with Fallout 76. It is getting to the stage now where all I'm doing really at the moment is old quests and moving towards endgame, which is a lot of grinding. So I wanted to have something I could rotate regularly. So what I've decided to do is give my little fella, my little just bear with me. Oh, what's happened there? Why won't it stop running? Right, yeah, my little Fallout man. I'll do that. I'm not very good with the old controls today. Right, let's get out of that. And do that this time. There he is. Bless him. My little Fallout man. Excuse me, my cup's having a little lighter. I can't see what's going on the screen. And me and my little Fallout man, we've been having a discussion, and we've been discussing whether or not we can do something different. The reason I want to do something different is because, as I say, I've got very, very little going on at the moment, and I don't want to keep boring you. So he's decided he wants a holiday, and he deserves one. He's been playing over 300 hours for me, and he wants to do a working holiday. Now, long arguments over this. He wanted to go to Torquay, but I'm carrying my computer to Torquay and then just pointing the webcam out the window is hardly a holiday. Well, I doubt very much it will work anyway. So I said no. For those of you who don't know, American people, Torquay is a small resort in the southwest of England. Very popular in holiday making, but bearing in mind he's collection of pictures, I don't think he'd really enjoy it anyway. So, we've come up with the idea, and we're going to do an A to Z of locations in Fallout 76, and we're going to do it region by region, because that's the way apparently I'm working with Fallout Wiki webpage, which is on my phone at the moment, and they only do it by location. So what we intend to do is go to every location on the map in turn and it's going to take a while because obviously there's a fair bit of stuff going on there, and take pictures of ourselves and then wander around and point out any particular things of interest with the help of the Fallout Wiki, which I can't credit enough. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give him a little holiday and let him wander around and have his pictures taken in various places. I also promised him that he could have some space for his bedroom, because at the moment it's all utility down here, and I have actually made a start on that, so I hope he's happy with that. That's got a roof on, but you can't tell, but it has got a roof on. You do have to use marsupial to jump into the bedroom. You can't actually go upstairs because for some reason it won't let me build stairs. I have no idea why, but I'm sure I'll find out eventually. So, one more thing I did want to do is, what's going on there? I did have the floor left. So we're going to go up here and put a floor in there, and then in a total. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it at that because this is just building, and there's the top floor. You have to jump in there and you can have access to his bedroom. As he's got marsupial, it'll be fairly secure. Most people have got marsupial players, and players very rarely tend to burn your stuff down. So, A to Z then. So, he's packed his bags, he's packed his little bag. Now he knows it's going to be a working holiday because he's still got to keep earning bottle caps and everything else. So, it's going to be a working holiday for him. And he's asked me very nicely if I'll take him to places where he's not likely to get killed, because he doesn't like doing that. They're not dying, and who does, let's face it. So we're going to try and take him to a few safe places, which is why we decided to start with the forest region, because that is the bit where everyone starts in the game. And we might as well get on with it now. So we've packed all our little bags, and what is wrong with this thing? Right, we're going to Arrenholt Homestead. I've got to find out where it is. If you'll excuse me. I might have to work on this. Now apparently this place is full of bloat flies, blood bugs, feral ghouls, mongrels, radroaches and wolves. And I did promise him he'd be alright, but obviously he's not, and he's not going to be alright. They used to put a map on this thing with it. Right, so we know it's in the forest anyway, so let's have a look for it. This is the forest region. That'll be coming onto that. That's funny, then it's Anchor Farm. It says here that it's A to Z, which should be alphabetical. Doesn't even. Oh, there's Anchor Farm. Third one down. Arrenholt Homestead, so where are we looking? Looks like it'll be a farm of some sort. Isn't this fun? Out one with the cabins. There it is. I knew we'd find it in the end. So we're going to pay 18 cats to go and find this place, and then hopefully we won't get killed. Now, what it says here, I shall read you the gist of it. It seems to be haunted. Oh dear. Screams can be heard from, and the ground shakes every so often. Picture frames in the cabin spin in a haunting manner, and doors may swing closing by themselves. However, all these events are controlled by a turn in the treehouse to the south of the cabins. So, Let's go here first of all and have our picture took. And there it is. Now, I think if we have a picture taken from the road onto there, yeah, this will be our first one. So let's do that. Is he going to stay there? He is. There he is, bless him in all his glory, with his lovely Chinese stealth armor mask and his lovely stuff. So, we have a picture taken there, and that'll be our first one. So, we've done our first one. Now we go and finally explore the place for a bit and see what's going on here. Oh, there's some dogs. Most of the stuff in this area should be fairly easy to kill because it's in the forest, surely. Excuse me. Got a bit of a problem with the old nose this morning. Right, so we're going to this bit first. This is going to take a long time to do this A to Z business because there's about 150 locations all over the forest, and that's just one area. And apparently there is also somewhere here there is a workbench, so we should be able to pick up everything. And then we've got a monster straight away over here. But these are all low level areas. Enemies, as you can see, it's not really dying to them, so we're quite happy with that. He's quite happy with that, I should imagine. Yeah, I like Chinese stuff. There's a stealth armor as well. In fact, I might put that on just for the fun of it, because he's on holiday. So, where is it? Armor. There you go. Look, resplendent in his Chinese stealth armor. You can't see it because it keeps turning around, bless him. But the trick with the Chinese stealth armor is when you do that, he disappears, which is good news for him. That'd be annoying though, because you can't disappear with you, so you can't see anything. And when you're shooting, that could be a problem, a little bit of a problem. Oh, look, a little clown in the bar and a doll's head. That's not creepy, is it? I'm going to stand up for the moment. So. We'll get rid of that's it, we'll get rid of that. That's it. Make a toilet roll. No, can't make a toilet roll. Apparently if it's connected to the toilet roll holder, we can't steal it. We've done that. Apparently there is also, oh, the bobblehead. Apparently there is also supposed to be I completely forgot what I was going to say then. Never mind. I am very photogenic, I know, honestly I am. You wouldn't believe it, but I am. And my little fellows are quite photogenic. No, I'll rephrase that, just in case you take that the wrong way. My little fallout fellow is quite photogenic as well. Right, anyway, so that's the house by the looks of it. Not a lot going on there. But this is a holiday destination. Let's play a banjo, which is kind of appropriate since he's having a holiday.
Responders, ground
mind, I'm playing my banjo. It lasts as long as you crouch down, as long as you're crouching down until you're detected. And it is possible to detect you, but it's you might probably notice when you're doing the invisibility thing, you can see outlines, and eventually you get detected. But it lasts indefinitely, as long as you're not detected. Right, well tuned, so away we go again. At this rate, it's going to take us about 15 years to get through all the locations, but I don't mind, so I'll play the game anyway. I haven't forgotten about the other games, as I say. I mean, I really want to get on with Fallout New Vegas as well, because I've got that on the computer now already. That's all downloaded. But I can hear the noises now that I'm talking about. And if you wait for a minute, you'll see that the picture will start turning around on the walls. Is that a wolf outside? Look at him. Oh, we can't. Too far away. I'm not going to get involved in missions necessarily, not unless they're really good ones. Some wood. Oh, that was my phone. I do apologise for that. I usually turn the volume off, but I haven't today. Is that a wolf out there as well? There's a wolf in here as well. How did he get in? Some caps. So we're going to need lots of caps because we've got to fast travel at some point. Ah, this was the safe that was mentioned. Scavenger outfit. Said there was a safe here. I really don't know why I keep picking up 308 armour because I don't use it. There's no point. It just makes me overweight. Excuse me. I knew this was going to happen. As soon as I start streaming, I stream in my bedroom and there's a window leads straight out into the garden area. So this is where the hay fever comes in. Ooh, what's that? Food dehydrator. I've never seen one of those before. Right, okay, so that's that little bit done. I don't think there's any more in there. That's that area done. Been into the house, so that's fine. Where are we going next? Over this place by the looks of it. It's quite a big area. That's what I'm saying. I think we might be doing this for quite a while. Get a few. So I'm trying to find the bench, the workbench. So the pictures turn around. I haven't noticed this one doing it yet, but I'm sure they do. Stairs. We've got any stairs? Oh, there's some stairs here. No, just a bathroom. There's a fan in there. We'll have that. Fans contain screws, amongst other things, and gears. Right, that's that bit done. No empty milk bottles. Right, we're going to this bit next then. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry about this. Every time I start streaming, I end up. There's the workbench. Which is good news. Campaign housing. Excuse me. Feel worth having? Aluminium canisters obviously produce aluminium, so that's fine. Got no chance missing in. Okay. Oh, there's Aaron Holt. Presumably the place was named after him. At least it proves I'm in the right place. Is that a brewing station? Yes it is, don't want to brew anything particularly. There we go, and get rid of all this scrap. Right. It's not bad stuff, this scrap. Right, so that's that done. I did all my armour and so on beforehand, so that's fine. Right, let's go down crouch and see if we can't kill this wolf that's hanging around, because we've got to go in there next. Oh, it's a legendary as well. Shame I don't use panorama like that. So, can't remember where we went to last. I came down here, didn't we? So we're going in here. Nothing much in here at all. There's nothing much anywhere around here. I thought it was going to be a lot busier. This is supposed to be haunted, for God's sake. So where's this terminal that controls everything then? I'm sure we've been here before. So where's the control terminal? There's light coming out of there, but we've just been in here, haven't we? Oh, that's where the no, it's got the Chinese star there, hinting that it was a secret base for the Chinese. There's pictures that go round in. There's a banjo again. Take it. How can you take a banjo? Oh, not doing well with this. We're supposed to be finding a terminal that we can turn this on and off with. Yeah, okay, no problem. As always, I'm just pleased you turned up and sort of around with me. I do apologise for the whole situation. I'm not feeling at all clever with the hay fever today. Just a door. Right, so is that some cram I see in the fridge? Certainly is. house then, again. The outdoor patio thing. So, yeah. That's a billboard. Okay. So why then is there nothing here? Upstairs, nothing downstairs. This is the first time round. Well, I must say, I'm not exactly keen on this place. There's supposed to be lots of stuff going on, just doesn't seem to be happening, so what am I missing? Have we been in this one yet? Yeah, that's the one we were in before. Well, I'm obviously missing something there. No doubt people will be screaming at me in the comments, but not a lot I can do about it. Well, I missed a building anyway. Down to that one. Down to that one. Over that way? No. Right, well, this is totally different than what I expected. I was told that there was all this going on and you can't miss it and it's all over the place and it's making weird noises and we've got nothing. So I don't know what's going on there. So we're going to, we've been at the Iron Holt, we'll take a picture of it anyway, so that's the first one done. Let's hope the next one's more exciting, eh? So, what's that? The next one is Alpine River Cabins then. I saw this one earlier. Mostly feral ghouls apparently. Oh, Route 88, so where's 88? 64, 95, 86. Ah, there it is. Okay, I found the maps. That's all right, because that means we'll be able to look in the future. Down from this sort of area. There it is. Okay. I do want to fast travel there. Where are we at the moment? We're quite a long way up here, aren't we? Okay, we travel there. It's going to cost quite a lot fast travelling through Appalachia. Right, if you bear with me a second, I'm just going to go and sort in my nose out one way or the other. I'll be back in a minute. Right, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there? Okay, let's stand up again. By the way, yesterday I was going to stream 3 days this week, which gives me nicely. I was going to do this one yesterday, the A to Z thing, and then after that I was going to do ESO, and then I was going to do Fallout New Vegas. Well, as the bard said, the best laid plans of mice and men oft go awry, which basically means shit happens. And my next door neighbour was having his front door done. You may remember we had our front door done a little while ago, and he was having his done. So basically I ended up with loads of noise and loads of saws and hammers and things, and it really wouldn't have been worth doing the stream. You wouldn't be able to hear yourself think. So I didn't do it in the end. So apologies for that. So now I've ended up doing this one today, and tomorrow I'm not sure what I'll probably do ESO tomorrow, or I might start New Vegas. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. New Vegas is a good little game, but it would very much be the sort of reserve. So probably get ESO. Right. So. Let's have a look what it says about this thing on mobile. Okay, right off Route 88 initially seems to be. Oh, this is the one where it shakes ever so often. I was convinced it was the other one. So the Aaron Holt then it was pretty damn boring, really. This is the one where it's supposedly haunted. There you go. Ah, right, now that makes more sense. So why on earth did it say that about Aaron Holt? Perhaps they got muddled up. Anyway, so this is the one that's haunted. Shakes Armstrong pictures seems to revolve. Doors seem closing to themselves, and they're all controlled by a terminal. We've got 4 cabins, which is 1, 2. There's one around the back there, and probably one over there. There's a tree house that contains the terminal, so we'll get to the tree house as well. And I see a feral ghoul there, so we're going to have to fight for this one. Apparently there's a few bits and pieces of loot. We'll find those in a minute. On the roof also. Right, so that does that bit. Now I'm going to go into Crouch because there's a lot of. I see feral ghouls here. Now I know I feral, I wasn't even trying. That's a good start. That's the ground shaking. So the invisibility is pretty good, but you do eventually get spotted if you move too fast. I'm not even trying these quests and yet I'm getting told I'm failing them. That'll be a picture that goes around every so often. Right, WhatsApp picture to see if it moves for me because I want to go and check something. Right, were you watching, children? Did the picture move? I'm not screaming necessarily. Right, so we go over here and we've done that. So that's the first cabin checked out. So if we go round to the left, and go up to that one. It must have been the door shut itself. No, this is a rabbit. Rita the fire breather, whatever that is.
Hey Rita. So, right now, you're asleep, enjoying the last peaceful night's rest for God knows how long. I thought I'd record something for you to remember me by while you're locked away inside Charleston Fire Department. Training for this opportunity to dive face first into a bunch of mine fire.
No, I've done the fire breather thing. So there's the picture turned, as you see that one.
No responder alive with a better pick for that group than you. Make sure you don't forget the basics with all this fancy new training.
Right, that's that one. We're going around to the left, so we'll be on to this one next.
And most important, don't come back all crispy. Because I love what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, isn't it cute? Picture turn again. It must seem like it gives you a distinct advantage being invisible, but the higher level creatures can see you quite easily, so it's not as good as you think it is. Right, looks like that's all that's going on there. The door's shut by itself, so that's fine. Shall we see if we can get the extinguisher? Yes, why not? Okay. So, going round to the left again, we're going down there. And that's 4. Come again? Or did it just shut itself on me? Oh no, it's open. Right. Oh, there's a bear skin. You ever seen a bear skin? No, me neither. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot going on here. There's bits and pieces. But this is the idea of doing the A to doors to shut itself. This is the idea of doing the A to Z, is we get to understand what goes on and where. This is alpine cabins. They're supposedly haunted. The pictures turn round. The ground vibrates and there's a screaming sound, but it's all controlled by a terminal as a way of dragging tourists in. And we've got to go and find the terminal, and then we're finished in this one. Yeah, it said it's in a tree house, didn't it say? Oh, you can hear a hammer going again. God knows what's going on today. Got the nearby hill, so they've got to go up a hill, which would be presumably up there somewhere. There's a tree house. And there's where the screams are coming from. That'd be from those speakers, so it'd be. I would imagine it would be over here somewhere. Perhaps not. Oh no, that's the power cables. Yeah, it amazes me the amount of effort they put into these things. It really does. A whole story about one location like this. Oh, there's the tree house. And there should be a terminal up here. There it is. Right, I'm going to run the automated sequence here because I don't want to leave it for other people. Do we want to lure some creatures? No, you're supposed to be on holiday today, you don't want to fight things. Well, that's your haunting, I'm afraid. Not a very good one. Oh, what's this? Tales from the Ginger Hills Farm. Oh, cats, we can always do it cats. Right, so that's that bit done. We're getting through quite quickly now. There's a couple of locations in, what, 40 minutes, 50 minutes? So where do we go next? Anybody know? Anybody know? Can you tell me? Okay. Next one is Anchor Farm. Now I've seen this place. Did I take a picture of it? I don't think I did, didn't I? I better take a picture. I'm supposed to be taking a picture everywhere. Go back down to the cabins and take a picture. These pictures, in case, yeah, wouldn't you love to work for a company like this, making up all these stories? I'm not a great creative person myself, but I can see the attraction to somebody who is creative. Right, so I'm going to stand over here. And then I'm going to do that. And, yeah. Take a picture there. Done. Okay. So, Anchor Farm. To the northwest of Vault 76, which is there, so it's got to be there. That was easy, wasn't it? can't fast travel. We talk about can't fast travel. Let's see what we're over encumbered by. Should do it. I might have to go and find a bench at some point sooner. This is the downside of having to carry so much. Okay, so the Anchor Farm we're going to, which is northwest of. There it is. Small farm. Anchor displayed outside. In the days after the Great War, when hundreds of settlers named Darla were evacuated to Flatwoods by US military. Military and anyone else in the farm after the war died by 2102, leaving behind only skeletons. In 2103, a family led by Daniel took up residence on the farm, restoring and fortifying the location. Not long after their arrival, they were extorted by Roper, the leader of the Free Radicals, although one resident, Maggie, vehemently opposed making any sort of deal with them. Daniel secretly killed her so they would work out an agreement and the gang could not be wiped out. Apparently they got a water purifier, which is good news. And they've got loads of workbenches, which is even better news. Now this is the one with the aircraft through the roof, if I remember rightly. I think what I'm going to do is take a picture here before I forget. I'm not sure how many pictures you're allowed to take, but it doesn't matter. We'll do it anyway. Right. Where's the aircraft then? Well, we'll find it eventually. I noticed even though all the radios are on, I've turned the sound off for radio so that I can't get a copyright claim. Settler, she's asleep. Yes, she's asleep. What the hell? We'll leave her there then, shall we? Oh, look. I noticed that. There's nothing in there. You joking? There's nothing. Oh dear, someone's obviously been through here now today. Oh, there's Daniel.
Can't take a hint, huh?
What's Daniel got to say?
Just like everyone else, except we like our privacy.
Oh, charming. You trying to get rid of me?
Trying to let you know you're trespassing.
Okay.
Free to leave whenever you like.
Okay.
Treasure. Nothing but trouble. We hope to start new lives here. Private. So much for that. Bye.
He's a cheerful soul by the look of it. Anything in there? No, nothing at all. And there's nice American flag on the wall. Or was that Free Radicals? Not the American one, is it? Okay. Bathroom. Once again, toilet paper's on the wall, can't take it. Pictures are hanging sideways. Okay. So that's that bit. Building. Yeah, looks like it. Wander around there. I'm going left to right on everything because that's the way I roll. Maybe it's just there's a workbench, that's fine. Good scrap stuff. Hasty hunting rifle. I don't think so, something. Okay, it's 230 now. I'm looking for something radioactive because I should be able to carry a lot more than that, but only if I'm blooded. Filled. Having said that, 955, look, that reminds me I better join the team. Right. Okay, so that's that. Go to this one. Can we see the aircraft yet? Oh, no aircraft there. Sure there was an aircraft there. Oh, that's somebody's camp. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that. So I can't get more carry weight. Right. Purified water in there, I would imagine. Nope, haven't already taken it. Okey-dokey. So, let's get back out of here. Little shed there, have a look at that. Food there. Oh, there's an aircraft, not the aircraft. Well, this is where all the stuff goes. And of course, he will be using the one I want.
Well, you've been through enough trying to get here, all right? Leave us in peace.
Right, there's an awful lot going on here, to be honest. Let's see if it's got any shot. No, it's just a little farm, isn't it? So that's all at the back there.
I'm gonna
Can
try
make any
anything,
more
aren't I?
ammo?
There's kids here.
Can't make some more ammo. That should take my weight down a bit. Yeah, I've just realised why I'm not. Right. It's nice being invisible, but I've just realised there's no. Right, I'll show you what I've got to do to get all the weight back up again. When I put this armour on, you'll see why I shouldn't have taken it off. There you go. Right. Let's see if my gun needs repairing. I tend to use it quite a bit. You notice I've got no underwear on. Not me, I mean him. Yeah, still okay. Right, okay. Make sure I put some underwear on then. Okay.
Excuse me, I'm kind of busy.
Okay. Don't be rude. Oh, I could have sworn there was an aircraft hanging out the roof of this place. It worries me. What it says on here. Oh, no, the other end of the farm is a damage resting near the house. Right. Well, there's not an awful lot there, so basically holotapes. So we're going to give that one a miss. Well, the old is not going well so far. We keep finding places that are lucid already, and then archery set. Let's try that. Look at that. Oh, it's got death claws in it. Oh, now that should be fun for me anyway. It's right over near top of the wall. No, foundation. Over here somewhere. Perhaps I haven't discovered this one. Apparently it's an unmarked location. Unmarked location. There it is. Just above Winter Sports in this area. And there's mountains there, I don't know what mountains, but it's indicated in this area, so we'll move a marker there. Now this is the sort of thing that I wanted to do this for, because basically it's an unmarked location on the map. And I want to go to places where there are unmarked locations. Now I think we can go directly to top of the world, can we? No, it's 30 caps. 24 caps. That'll do. Yeah, supposed to be well dressed indeed. What it was, that armour was made for me by Zibby, who you may remember is one of my mentors in this game. He helped me get out a bit of a rut, to be honest. I was on the verge of giving it up, and he said that basically I would be better off playing as a commando build, and he made the unyielding armour for me. I was always having trouble with like carry weight. I could never carry enough stuff, and if you have a full set of unyielding and you are low health, which as you can see I am, i.e. got lots of radiation, then your carry weight goes up to the point where I can now carry 300 or 340 I think is the most I'm prepared to go, because otherwise you've got no you go down and you've got no health left. That's the word I'm looking for, health. So yes, it very much pays to be well dressed in this game. Right, so it's an archery set and it's under a pylon, and there's a pylon over there. So I'm pretty sure we found it. By the end of this game I hope we've discovered every single location by the end of these videos, but it's going to take a hell of a long time. I will probably be in my 70s by the time I finish. Right, let's see if this is the one. Yep, it looks like we've got enemies here, so be careful. The other thing about unyielding is when you're crouching, you can't be seen as easily. I pushed the button, I did. Don't tell me I've got to go all the way back down to the bottom again. They did say there was a death claw here, so yeah. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to die a few times in this one. The archery set itself is simply that. It's an archery, as from what I can see in the picture, it's simply a set of targets. I think. I've never actually been to the place yet, so yeah, it's actually marked on the map as the place I've dropped all my loot, which I'm not prepared to lose all that up. I love it when they explode. Yeah, this is one of the better fans. Oh God, I'm not thinking straight today. This is one of the best group of fans in any online player games. They're always there ready to help you. But Ziri particularly is excellent. He made the armour for me, taught me how I was supposed to play the game in the armour, and since then I've been playing a lot more, a lot longer without dying, which is the important thing. Having said that, there are a lot of other players as well. It's not just him, but he is particularly helpful if you've ever come across Zibby. I mean, if you ever decide to start playing the game yourself. By the way, you were talking the other day, Diana, about you had console and PC, if I remember rightly. If you were playing Fallout 76, would you want to play on console or PC? Reason I ask is because if you play on console, and I wouldn't be able to join you. There is no crossplay from what I'm told. Right, let's see if I can pick a few super mutants off here. This is where we ended up dying last time. So, it should be. So I eventually got that thing anyway. There's that one gone. Now, there's the archery set. So we'll have our picture taken in front of that. Don't know what I'm doing that for. Right, okay, so we have a picture taken here. And that's the archery set done. Yeah, I thought it might be the case. It's not a problem. In a truly borderless world, game-wise, there will be cross-play on all consoles, but the trouble is you've got different manufacturers and they don't want to share their technology with other manufacturers, and they don't want other people playing the games on their consoles when they haven't got their consoles and so on. It's just a shame. Just another way where the world's not exactly right. What I've got to do anyway next, I'm afraid, is go back to my camp again, simply because I've got to get rid of some of this stuff, otherwise I'm going to end up over encumbered. And I've also got to get some caps, so what I'll probably do is go to the train station as well and sell off a few bits and pieces. Because I had a word with the little fella and I said, look, we can go on holiday if you want. That looks like quite neat, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought we can go on holiday if you want, but it's going to cost us, so we've got to start earning some caps. That's what I'm attempting to do now. So, scrap anything we thought we need to scrap. No. The thing is, once you've decided to run with a certain weapon loadout, then there's no point really in keeping every weapon you get hold of. There's a particular person on YouTube at the moment, and he just hoards everything. Next thing I'm going to do is drop off the ammo. I usually drop it off in here, and if anyone wants it, they can come along and grab it. You can't sell it, so it's pointless keeping hold of it. I don't think you can scrap it, so it's pointless keeping hold of it for that reason. You just can't do anything with it really, and you just end up getting over encumbered like I do. So you should really stop picking up the stuff off the floor that you don't use. 308, 38, we really don't use any of that. So I just drop it on the floor and say if anyone wants it, they can keep it. The ones I use are 45, 2 more electronic, need a lot more of those, fusion cores obviously, plasma cartridges and shotgun shells we can get rid of. But we'll do that. Right, so that now I'm going to go to the train station quickly because that's free. That's free to travel, that is, and get rid of some of this other stuff. It's easy to get encumbered, that's the problem. Actually, I'll probably walk up there. We're supposed to order, we can't afford to spend money we don't need to. You can see I'm tired, can't you? I hate spending money. No, I don't hate spending money, I just hate spending money needlessly. I hate wasting money. I was supposed, I won't go into the reasons, but I was supposed to go on holiday this year to Tenerife, just off the coast of Africa. But still a European sort of environment. And then I came down with the problem that I had when I first started streaming, which was an extremely bad stomach, and I was put on fast track for exploratory tests. And I ended up not going, and literally, because we had not got the insurance, I lost £900 on that holiday. I was very, very upset about that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What were we saying? Is there a flat number value for the max capacity of items in your backpack, or does it vary on? Right, weight is a bit of a contentious issue in this game. Everything has a weight. If I go into my, if you see that fusion cores, for instance, it says weight 3, which means they're very heavy, but you need them for your power armor if you're a power armor build. So I only carry 6 at the moment, or less if I can. Plasma cartridges weigh 0.03, so you can carry quite a few of those. Presumably this is meant to be per pound. But if you go into junk, you'll see that we haven't got anything at the moment. These weigh nothing, so you can carry as many of those as you like. Go into food and drink, and you obviously need that. But if you look at water, purified water, that weighs 0.35. So you carry 3 of those, Yeah, you see where I'm going. So no, there's no flat number of these things you can actually carry. It's all down to the weight. Team leader now. Wow. It's all down to the weight, and the weight is always listed when you examine things in the stash. Having said that, you can vary how much weight you can carry. You get early in the game, you get a backpack, and that ups your maximum carry weight. Then later on in the game, if you're good at doing missions, you end up with a better backpack, which I haven't actually managed to achieve yet, which is one of the things I must do eventually. And that puts your weight up even further. But with the unyielding armour, it puts all your stats up by 3 points, as long as your health is low. So as long as you don't mind playing a bloody build, which is with a lot of radiation, very low health, you can carry 300. And 300 is a lot more than obviously if you're just doing it with a backpack. So where are we going? The train station. I'm losing track now what I'm doing. Now the weight is a very contentious issue, especially when you consider that if you buy Fallout First, which is the subscription service, you get a scrap box with unlimited capacity. So all you do is you get a tent which you can lay down anywhere, wherever you happen to be. You can dump all your scrap into it, and there's no theoretical limit. There is no limit. You can carry as much scrap in that scrap box as you want to. I mean, you put it down anywhere, which is not pay to win, but it's certainly pay to have a big advantage. I'm not in a position. When the detective one? No, I'm getting worried about that. I'm not in a position where I can afford to do that. I have family, I have other things that I need to do. So I'm not in a position where I can afford to buy Fallout First, and it is a bit annoying. But what I've got to train myself to do now is not to pick up rubbish that I don't need. This is your stash box. You may have seen that before. That's where you can keep things. But if you look at mine, I'm already up to 1169 out of 1200. I keep clearing it out every now and again. But the more you have in there, the closer you get to that 1200. Compare that to Fallout First unlimited scrap, and you get an idea of why it's contentious that you've got all that ability just by paying monthly. Right, anyway, so we'll get rid of some of this, then we've got to get on with these. We've got to get on with this stuff. We'll try and get on to the next. I must make a note when we finish today of where I got to. No, you can't do that. I don't want to sell in all these bits because food and drink is not as bad as it was when you first started this game. Food and drink used to be all important. You died if you didn't have it, and now that you don't die, but you move slower. Right, so next one then. Where do we get to next? We've got to the archery set. The next one is the one I would have thought would be in first, which is Arctos Farm. I don't even need to look at this, I know exactly where that is. And it's, if I remember rightly, it's over here somewhere. Arctos Farm. I thought I knew where it was anyway. As you might think, it's a pharmaceutical company. And it's big. Oh come on, I thought I knew where this was. Obviously I'm not as good as I thought I was. Arctos Pharma. way actually. Oh no, I thought we moved from here, haven't we? There it is. I knew it got tiger or something as a it's only 7 caps. I don't mind doing that. Right. Now this is going to be a tough one because I've got a feeling that it's going to be absolutely full of enemies by remember rightly. And it's over there. So we need to take a picture. Let's clear out and go around the front. People might think I'm just being bitter because I haven't got the cash to be able to buy Fallout First, but I object to pay to win scenarios. Gaming should be down to oh god, here we go, ain't even started yet. These are only level 50, so they should be pretty easy to beat. Oh, I forgot when cars explode. Right. Okay. Now, I'm trying to take pictures, do you mind? Okay, so that's that bit done. Okay, let's go in and see what happens next. And try not to blow ourselves up in the process. Now I think the doors are over here. I'm not going in trying to be a completionist on this game. Right, I'm not going to be a completionist on this game. I don't want to complete the game and take everything. A lot of glitching this morning. Probably because of the fire on there's the doors. Probably because of the fire. Computers don't do fire very well. Okay, so here we are. It's absolutely full of robots, obviously. Now, I was told the other day, watching a video, that if you pick up, I think it was, I can't remember, it was 75 or 250 items. I think it was 75, no, it's 250. Every 250 items you pick up, your server regenerates everything that was there when it was first initialized. So when I pick up my 250th item, every item on this server would suddenly respawn. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I was told. So, next stop, do some exploring. Skeleton. Scary. For some reason there's always skeletons in the toilet. They try and make some sort of point, you think. There's a plunger there. There's another bathroom. Oh, is there a door there? Now, if I remember right, Arctos Pharma is the place where Project Paradise happened, which is an event. And it's quite a good event as well. You get to protect animals in the basement. It may spawn while we're here, actually. I don't know. Flora research, interesting. Okay, next. Can't get in there. Okay, fair enough. Lots of strange stuff in here. Wonderful. Adhesive, always pick up adhesive when you see it, and also these things. Circuits are rare, and if you want circuits, you have to pick them up when you see them. Let's go up here. Cap. Oh. Get out onto the roof up there. Oh no, it's not the roof. These eye bots are nothing. Yeah, done well. As soon as I start using this, I'm going to get a robot in here. Right. I'm going to make myself some ammo. Looks at it. Does take you can hopefully keep the weight down because you get rid of steel. Okay, never mind. I'm sure we'll get some in a minute.
Intruder,
where am I?
identify yourself.
I would if I could see where you were. Interesting view of the car park. Okay, look over here. Dirty water does help as well because it gives you rads. Now when I'm fighting something strong, such as Deathclaws, whatever, you need all the HP you can get your hands on, so you have to get rid of the rads with Radaway. And then you have more health, but then you've got less carry weight, so you have to get yourself back down to less health again. It's all very complicated. Well, of course, the other thing. Oh, I've forgotten what the other thing was now. One thing I did do yesterday was the Mistress of Mysteries mission. Of course, try saying that when you're drunk. And that was quite interesting, but it was very long-winded. Finally finished it yesterday anyway. Can't remember what control panel. What does this do? Check current flight schedule. Ooh. Oh, cool. Just when you think you found something interesting, eh? Right, so where are we going next? We're carrying on around here, I think. I've just been in there. No, it's just an office. What about this one? Ah, no, we've been in there definitely, but it's just an office as well. I can't afford to spend too long on these areas. It's quite simply because if I take too long on each one, I'll never get through them. So I'm just going to have to plough through them sort of. Oh, we've just been in there, haven't we? Right. I'm trying to find this basement quickly so I can show you. So keep going down, eventually we're going to get there. Ah, this is it, I think. It's annoying because when you first start, I'm not really skilled with that. When you first start the mission, I say shoot them, but it's not doing much damage. When you first start this mission, it takes you straight into the area you need to be. So I don't know how to get in there. Then normally there's a fusion core in there, but there's nothing in there as you can see. I was hoping to get through the A's today, but there's so many of them, I very much doubt I will. I didn't realise quite how many there were. Well, it looks like you have to take my word for it that in the basement of this place there is an event that happens called can't remember what it's called now. Project Paradise, that's it, which happens underneath this area. And it's quite a good event. If ever it comes up on even while I'm doing this A to Z, I will do it, but I must get on with the A to Z. Otherwise we're never going to see all these places. I can afford to give maybe each one about 10 minutes each, otherwise I'll not even get through halfway through the A's today. Right, so next one. Dear. Well, you'd be glad to see that's the A's over and done with. The next one is an interesting one. Again, I don't think it's marked on the map. Called the Bathing Skeleton. And I'm trying to see where it is. I recognise a bit of a lake, which is there, and it's on a railway line. Just a bit higher than that. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I really wanted to get through the A to Z and just to show you the areas. I mean, it's up to you what if you play the game, what areas you want to visit. So I think the best bet, where's the marker, is there. Sutton Station is probably the best bet. There's only 5 cats that do. For the best win in the world, I usually only have 3 days a week in which I can stream. Sometimes I go online Sometimes I go online, or I'm sort of in the evenings, depending on what the wife's watching on TV. Sometimes she watches some programs that I don't want to watch, so I will go online and do just housekeeping tasks, basically. Ammo, weight, everything else, make sure everything's okay. But I have 3 days to do all this, and I want to get in at least one. I've only got one more day today. As I said, I couldn't actually do anything yesterday, so I've got one more day this week. Sorry, in which to do an ESO or the first. I'll tell you what, I'll let you choose. Would you prefer to see, if you were watching these videos, would you prefer to see Elder Scrolls Online tomorrow, or would you prefer to see Fallout New Vegas? Let me do it that way. Blew myself up. Oh, that didn't do a lot of good, did it? I was pretty near where I wanted to be as well. Oh well, start again. That's how my camp was before. Right, let's try again, shall we?
This misty foggy crap.
Yeah, me too. You can only run or walk slowly. You can't do both. Right, let's go down this way this time. Maybe she'll take a sneaky up on them. Nothing so far. I don't know what my team is doing today, but it's not a lot by the looks of it. Now what we're looking for, believe it or not, is a skeleton in a bath. It's actually listed on the forest as a place to go to. Must have come onto another server. New Vegas, okay, that's fine. We'll play New Vegas tomorrow then. I've only just started New Vegas. I've gone through all the creation of the character and all that, because that is the boring bit to me. So if I play New Vegas tomorrow, you can have a look at that. It's more a case of I don't want people getting fed up with Fallout myself. I mean, this is why I play Elder Scrolls Online, but now these things are I forgot about that. Oh, I've got to go all the way back and start again now, do you know that? Things I do for you guys. Or should we go there? Let's go there. Easier to get to. Yeah, I don't want everyone being. The thing is, Diana, let's be honest about this. You're my only viewer at this time of the morning anyway, so it's not something that I'm proud of, but what else can I do? I go on in the evening, I get maybe 2 or 3 views. Go on in the afternoon, I sometimes get 2 or 3 views. But at the moment, I'm just doing this as a hobby anyway, so. Right. Ooh, crystal.
Now it's going to be pouring down rain.
Oh, it's iron. Iron. Ooh. Right, died over there, so it's going to be around there somewhere. Shall we go down there like that? Muttering away to myself, I do apologise. Yeah, so it's something I prefer the Fallout universe, to be honest. I mean, New Vegas is totally different. It's set in the Nevada desert, so it gives you some idea. It's nothing like Fallout 76. It's quite an old game as well. I was watching somebody did a. God, that's going to weigh me down. Somebody was doing history of Fallout, and Fallout 1 was pretty good. Fallout 2 was. Fallout 3 was okay, but they reckon Fallout 4 was the breakout, even though it wasn't critically acclaimed. It actually was probably the most successful game ever sold. It sold millions of copies, millions of them. And then of course you had 76, which started out absolute rubbish. We seem to be in the area we need to be in now, so. Let's look at the map. Yeah. I'll go that way a bit. See what it tells me, see if I can get any clues as to where to go closer. Town pile, West Camp McClintock. Right, so let's have a look for a pile. Well, that seems to be the obvious one, or that one. Well, this one's closer, so let's go and have a look at that. Eventually, it's going to be something which I can't find, unfortunately, but today hopefully will not be that day. This one we've just been to. It's underneath. There's the next pile on there. The thing is, I think I'll play with New Vegas because you've already seen Elder Scrolls Online, and I want to get some sort of routine established, playing games on a rotation basis. There he is. Well, wasn't that worthwhile, eh? You're lucky that I'm willing to do this all for you. Some silk things around, some of those. Don't know what they do, but that's all. It's a skeleton taking a bath. Apparently, it is considered to be a location. There you go. Isn't that good? So what's next then? Oh, I've got to take a picture, haven't I? Don't forget about that. picture of a man taking a bath without his skin on. Right. God, you lucky people. Oh, that's interesting. It does say biplane crash Anchor Farm. We've already been to Anchor Farm. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Because we've got a fair few to do yet. We've done the Baleen Skeleton. Next one's Big Al's Tattoo Parlour. Now I know where this one is, I think. Yeah, it's in Morgantown, so it shouldn't be too far away, hopefully. Morgantown, well actually it's quite a long way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my camp, which is free to fast track, and work from there. As I think I might have explained before, I do work 3 days a week. I do Fridays, Sundays and Mondays, so Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday is my streaming days, and then Saturday is the day off with the wife. That's where we usually go out places and things like that. So that's why I don't stream on Saturday, but if I don't do anything on a Saturday I might get the odd stream, as I did last week. Right, so Morgantown we want. I think Big Al is already a place I've been to. It's near the university. That's the one. Big Al's Tattoo Parlour. Now do I... No, I'm walking it. I've got to save money where I can, so I'm going to put a marker there and just follow the marker, which is over there. So we'll have a run. Ah, no, hang on. What am I doing? What am I doing? First of all, I've got to scrap the items. There's not a lot there, but some of it's quite heavy. Those three between them are quite weighty. Have a look at the weight on that one. 12. You can't afford to carry that sort of stuff around with you. And then we'll just go into the stash. Stash. Do that. Right. Okay. Right. Now we can go to the place. It's already been a night and a day so far, so we're doing quite well. Now, Big Al's Tattoo Parlour is also the site of a mission to craft a type of alcoholic drink which will take you off somewhere different, if you see what I mean. But I'm not doing that today. We're just going around trying to locate all these places. Oh God. Oh, level 16. Perhaps he'll go and pick my ammo up, you never know. Right, anyway, not just to talk to people, we're here to go and visit places. I must admit, it would be nice to do a team event with a gang, but everyone's on it. I mean, there are a couple of people in the USA. There's one who's in England, but he's up north, and he's on during the evenings, and I'm not, and whatever. And to be quite honest, I have to be sure that I've got, I can get a good night's sleep, and sometimes that doesn't happen. Like last night, I was thinking about this, and I wanted to. I was running over and over in my mind about what I was going to do and all that sort of thing, and I didn't get to sleep till about 11:30 last night. And then I start feeling tired from streaming next day. So, always look for the fusion cores. Right, so we go into Big Al's. It is, and that's why I can't usually stream in the evening. Once I switch on my mind in the evening by playing a game like this, I find it very difficult to switch off again. There's a lot of jerking going on today. Vault-Tec University there. I think Big Al is over that way. And there it is. Ooh, don't tell anyone, I've got 2 viewers now. Okay, so we've got pictures taken here. Yep, that'll do. So, can't get in the front way, got around the back. Skip the jump over the wall, and you go in that way. I don't know why, but everyone seems to have nicked everything today, all my stuff. Okay. This is a kind of play on the fact that this is Vault-Tec University territory, and it's a play on student life basically. Now, it doesn't look like much of an environment at all, but there is somewhere in this room there is a secret. I'll give you a clue. Look over that way and you'll see something that shouldn't be there. And that's the secret. So we go around and collect everything first of all. This is what I was saying about it's all to do with university life. That's Bev, he's a drunk robot, believe it or not. Magazine over there, I'll have that. Perhaps, maybe not. They sell for good money. You could keep them, and I did. I used to put them in my collection, but that's all weight that adds to your stack.
Does this smell like alcohol down here, or is it just me?
You've got to meet Bev, he's a nice guy. You will do in a minute, because this is basically all there is up here. But there is a downstairs. Alice Big Al Lovelace, you gotta love it. Right, that's that, and cellar construction. Now,
there is no lollygagging here. I'll have you know, no way. I am a full-time rummy, and this cellar is my cellar.
okay, so it gives you the news that there is a cellar, and you may not know where it is, but I'll show you in a moment. Oh, why do I keep picking everything up? Don't need to. Never mind. I'm lost a cell in a moment. I'll go to the nearest place to sell it. Right, now we're going to show you where the secret is. Oh no, we're not, there's something there. Show you where the secret is now. Have you guessed what the secret is yet? The clue is this. Why would you put a doormat in front of a Nuka-Cola machine? And the answer is because it's a door. And downstairs. Yeah, you're not far wrong there. Very much so. It's a habit as well. You just go around and pick everything up you can find. Now this is where Bev hangs out. I'm not going to pick loads of stuff up from it. I've already pretty much encumbered, I think. What I do need to pick up, I'm always running out of steel and aluminium and adhesive. Just about everything really. Like that. I mean, this is a completionist nightmare. You've got to take everything. And there's the lovely drunken robot. Bev, that's it. Bev.
I am in first place, old boy.
Yeah, there is a mission to create this alcohol, but I love the robot and it's so cool.
Once upon a time there was a brain in a jar. He lived happily ever after. Well, if life ever does get you down, don't be afraid. It's the whole age and I'll let you go. This quality test is of other importance for my guy. Training for the business.
I love that guy. Right, so that's that one. Yes, there's a speakeasy in the basement. Right, so, is that a hot plate? It is. I might have to take a spoon as well. Right, we'll go and find now. Check on my weight. 200, so it's not too bad. I've got 269, see what's in space here. So we're going to leave here and go to the next location now. After we've nicked a few more bits. And the next location is, I'm actually getting through these quicker than I thought, but only by making sure that I don't stay too long in one place. Okay, so we've just done Big House Tattoo Parlour. Next one is Billboard Junk Cam. Presumably is a junk cam near a billboard. It's unmarked. Okay, great, I love it. So, where are we looking this time? So there. So right over this side. And it's beyond, no, near the Mothman. There's the pig, it's just above the pig.
Today's a beautiful day. Towards the rain, walls blue, and the sky is shining like the sun. Here for a drink. I'm on a trip and I wouldn't mind the company.
Right, apparently it's somewhere near this lot, but just round here, so I'm gonna, oh, someone has completed a quest, well done. I'll put that there. And then we're going to go to Fallout 76 because fast travel's free. And for typical holiday makers now, we've got to be careful with the money, so we just sort of careful not to spend too much. And then we're going to go to the marker, which is that way. And we'll have to avoid all these pesky little robots. Go over this side instead. There's loads of those little, I don't know, which marker is it? There's two. So I'm going to go more or less northwest. Must be that one. Yeah. Could be both of them actually, but we'll go this way. Oh, I'll do that anymore. Sure, I guess the Black Mountain Ordnance Works. Station. Neat. Not today then. I just hope I've got the right one here, because otherwise we're going to have to do a bit of fast travelling. I think that's them. Might be wrong. Where are we on the map? Oh, Marv's out. So we want to head more north and west. Oh no, that radiation. Nope. No radiation, thank you. That's where we're going. Let's get out of here before the radiation builds up too much. I don't mind being low health, but no health I definitely don't like. As I said earlier in the stream, I was intending to do this as like an A to Z of the entire map. And looking on that, it might have been a bit too ambitious, but I wanted to do it that way. And then everything I looked at basically did the whole thing in areas. And I thought, well, okay, fair enough, I'll do it that way then. Now. There's the Ordnance Works. And we should be somewhere near it at the moment. I've forgotten what we're looking for, to be honest. Oh yeah, Billboard Junk Camp. I thought didn't we just go through that? Isn't that the one with all the radiation? That's the Ordnance Works, I know it is. A bit of light on the subject. Oh damn. Hopefully that's in my camp. Somebody's taken that, so. Ah, that's peculiar. Let me just check. Oh, I've got my phone switched on, so you might get some echo from this, isn't it? Oh, I've got my phone switched on, so you might get some echo. No, I've got sound. I've got sound at my end, I've just checked on my phone. So I'm sorry about that, I don't know what I can do about that one. Right, we're going to this. Around here somewhere there was a site absolutely full of rubbish. Radiation. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Just saying about a billboard site. Let's see if we can find out where this is. Southeast of the Black Mountain Ordnance. The Black Mountain Ordnance. This map can be quite deceiving at times. I don't know whether it's the same in the USA, but we've got like the children on their school holidays at the moment, and it is quite noisy to say the least most days. Oh, this must be the place. Where am I looking at? Black Mountain Ordnance. I'm going to try something in the southeast from there, which is the way we're going. doesn't look like the sort of place I'm thinking it is. At least we got through the A's today. The main thing. Well, I'm not sure what this place is. Right. I think that place that we went to earlier is the one. Is the place. Let's get out the power on. There's a river could. Let's see, I'm supposed to be pressing. Right. On a hill now, so let's see what we can see. Right, I'm not doing too well today. I have the feeling this is the place. Right, I'm going to make an assumption that this is the place. Because the big quarters have not spent, it's an unmarked area. This looks like it's right on there. Never mind, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Take a picture of this anyway. Probably not the one, but I can't afford to spend any more time on that one. I wouldn't mind if it was actually worth looking at, but it's not really. Right, I don't know, Billings Homestead. Okay, this is probably going to be the last one today. I think I know where this one is. Two of them. Cabins. Cabin. I've seen it today. Sons. No. Just above the Cola Works. Down this way there. There. There is. There. Can't get in there. Okay. Let's go to Camp Adams and do it from there. I say this will probably be the last one after that. Okay, Black Mountain, yeah. I love American place names. They're very dramatic, aren't they? British place names tend to be a bit boring, but American place names are very dramatic, very. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I can't quite work out what. Dramatic is the word. I don't mean that in a nasty sense, but they are. Okay. It's over this way this time. One that I always liked was the Blue Ridge Mountains. Which is in Virginia, obviously, but there was a thing, Laurel and Hardy's song from one of their early films called Trail of the Lonesome Pine, which the first time I heard it, I thought how poetic it sounded. Apparently, the Billings Homestead has got a. Let's take a bit of red away, I think. That'll do. It still gives me the carry weight, but it means I've got a bit more health points to play with. So we're looking for this place. It's got its own workshop, which means I can claim it. Yeah, I'd love to do American road trip one of these days. I'll never get round to it. We've been to New York. We actually stayed in. We actually stayed in New Jersey. saved money staying in New Jersey and ended up going in by train each day into New York. Worked quite well. It was quite cheap as well. Well, let's see if we've done it. Oh, there's one over there. No, we actually stayed in, I'm trying to think what it was called. It was one of these hotel places, not a hotel, like a motel thing. It was actually on Newark Airport. So when I say New Jersey, it was Newark Airport we were staying at, and we just kept went in on the train each day. My wife swears she saw some military planes flying overhead. They were weird ones, like very sort of gunship type things. No, the place we stayed was actually in the airport. We could actually see the planes taking off and landing all through the night, I think. It was quite an experience travelling in by train every day because we'd never seen a double-decker train before. Who's Pixie Vixie? Ah, contested. She's not around there. I remember my first view of Fifth Avenue. I'd come out from the Underground station just under Madison Square Gardens and literally walked out of the entrance of Madison Square Gardens. It hits you like a wall of sound, noise, smells. It was an amazing experience. We didn't do Ground Zero, which I wanted to do. My wife wasn't keen. We went to the top of the Empire State. We did the shopping on Fifth Avenue. In fact, at some point when I'm streaming, you'll see me wearing a Marvel T-shirt with all the Marvel characters on it. And that was actually from Fifth Avenue. I didn't pay for it, funnily enough. No, I didn't steal it. I'm not like that. We went into a shop run by a lovely Asian couple, Indians, and we bought something. I can't even remember what we bought now, but she said they pointed this pile of T-shirts, and whether it was because we were English or whether it was because they were giving them away, I don't know. But she pointed this pile of these T-shirts. She said, "Take one." And one of these was this Marvel T-shirt, and it's my favourite T-shirt ever since. And I also bought, got into trouble with the missus for buying it because we didn't have a lot of space in the luggage, but I also bought a Batman figurine, which was unique to game in America. Right, what I want to do here is build crafting station of some sort. Somewhere just what I'll put down. Somewhere to, yeah, do tinker station. Just somewhere where I can scrap all my stuff. And then I've got to take a picture of Billings Homestead, and that'll be it for today, I think. Okay, that'll do for today. Now I've got to, at some point, do yeah, I keep forgetting what I'm going to say now. I completely slipped my mind what I was going to say. Okay, what I'm going to do. Yes, completely slipped my mind what I was going to say. Yes, indeed, it is fatigue. I guess like that, unfortunately. No, we've done building the home, so I've got, oh, that's it, I've got to make a note of where I finished. Oh, damn. So that I know where to start next time. Anyway, that's the first A to Z of Fallout 76 Forest region. So thank you all for joining me, and hopefully this become quite a popular little series and maybe up my viewing figures just a tiny bit. Thank you very much, Diana. I hope you have a great day as well, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow when then we decide we're going to play Fallout New Vegas, I believe. So again, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a great day.